What changes in US taxes in 2025? Let's look at detailed breakdown and how it affects you. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going into deep major tax changes for 2025. These updates impact individuals, families, freelancers, small business owners, and investors alike. I'll explain each change, why it matters, and what actions you should take to stay ahead and keep more money in your pocket. No tax on tips. What changes and who benefits? Starting July 4th, 2025, tips received via cash apps like Cash App or Venmo or in person will no longer be subject to federal income tax. Why is this a big deal? Historically, tips were taxable income, but enforcement and reporting were inconsistent. Now this bipartisan legislation clears things up and puts more money directly into workers' hands, especially in hospitality and service industries. For example, if you're a bartender making $5,000 a year in tips, you'll now keep that full amount without tax deductions. But quick heads up, states may handle this differently. So check with your local tax law. Standard deduction increase, now permanent. The Big Beautiful Bill Act made the expanded standard deduction permanent, eliminating the 2026 sunset provision from Tax Cuts and Jobs Acts. Starting 2025, the standard deduction is significantly increased. $15,750 for single filers, $23,625 for head of household, and $31,500 for married filing jointly. This higher deduction means more of your income is shielded from federal tax, even if you don't itemize. For example, a single filer earning $50,000 who takes the standard deduction in 2025 will now only be taxed on $34,250 compared to $35,000 under the old rule. This change simplifies filing for many taxpayers and lowers overall tax liability, especially for middle-income earners who don't have large itemized deductions. Student loan forgiveness remains tax-free for now. Federal student loan forgiveness continues to be tax-free through the end of 2025. That's great news for millions of borrowers. However, keep in mind that some states still tax forgiven amounts, so you might want to check with state. And a little tip, if you have had student loan forgiveness, consult a tax advisor about your state's rules. Capital gains and investment tax updates. Several new rules impact investors. Changes in tax treatment and investment in opportunity zones are aimed to encouraging development in low-income area. And updates on cryptocurrency taxation, including clearer reporting requirements. Example, if you invest in cryptocurrency in 2024 and sold it in 2025, your tax reporting may be different from previous years. It's crucial to keep detailed records of purchases, sales, and transfers. Corporate and high-income tax proposals. The OBBBA permanently extends the TCJA era individual tax rates, keeping the top marginal rate at 37% and maintaining the 7-bracket structure: 10%, 12%, 22%, 24%, 32%, 35%, and 37%. On the business side, the federal corporate tax rate remains locked at 21%. This eliminates the uncertainty of post-2025 tax hikes and allows business owners and high-income earners to plan with confidence. But proposals like 25% minimum on billionaire income and other targeted surcharges are still on the table in Washington. And little action step: if you're a high earner or business owner, don't get complacent. Work with a tax professional and prepare for future policy shifts. How these changes affect small businesses and freelancers. Small business owners and freelancers need to be specifically mindful. The increase in standard deduction affects how much income you report. Changes in reporting for Payments app repeal from $600 in 1099K rule, reduce paperwork, but don't eliminate tax obligation. Retirement plan contributions remain a powerful tax-saving tool. For example, a freelancer earning $70,000 who contributes in a solo 401k can reduce taxable income significantly. Practical tip to stay ahead in 2025. Organize and track your income and track your expenses all year round. Understand your eligibility for new deductions and credits. Consider setting up or maximizing a retirement contribution. Consult a tax strategist early. Don't wait till tax season. And let's have some questions and myth busting. Question number 1. Does the repeal of the $600 reporting rule mean I don't have to report income? No. You still must report all income. The repeal just reduces automatic IRS reporting from apps. Will my state tax forgive student loans? Some states do. Always check with your state tax law. Are tips really non-taxable anymore? No, tips are still taxable, but starting mid-2025, eligible workers can deduct up to $25,000 of tips on their federal return. Tax laws are changing, but with the right knowledge and planning, you can keep more of what you earn. If you want personalized advice, book a consultation with me, link in the description. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates and tax tips. Drop your questions or topics you want covered in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.